Welcome to online classes. Today we'll start with chapter 6, Introduction to MS Excel. In this chapter we'll study about what is MS Excel, how we can use it in a different way, and what are the different parts of MS Excel. As we have studied, MS PowerPoint means Microsoft PowerPoint. MS Excel, Microsoft Excel, is also a part of MS Office, Microsoft Office. It is very helpful in making spreadsheets or visual representation of your data. Electronic spreadsheet is used for monitoring and analyzing the data and present the data in pictorial form, means in the form of picture, such as charts, graphs. Some of commonly used spreadsheet packages are Tally, Lotus and Microsoft Excel. Now the definition is very important. Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program used for organizing and calculating numerical data. Numerical means 1, 2, 3 or any sort of calculations, mathematical data. We can use it to organize our data into rows and columns. When we open Microsoft Excel, this is a row and this is a column. We can use it to organize our data in rows and columns, always remember, and to perform mathematical calculations. Excel can also produce a range of charts, graphs that can be used to present the data in graphical manner. Now, what are the various uses of Microsoft Excel? Excel can be used for mathematical calculations, graphical representation of your charts, of your data. We can prepare school timetable, calculate school salary, employee salary. We can also prepare result. Now how to start? As you have studied in last chapter how to open Microsoft PowerPoint, this follows the same process as it's a part of Microsoft Office. Start, all program, Microsoft Office, and then you click on Microsoft Office Excel. Or either you can directly search into the search menu. Now what are the various parts of Microsoft Excel window? File menu, same, ribbons, cell address, rows, columns. See, file menu, home, different ribbons for every menu, same as Microsoft Office. Other tools, it's part of application software provided by Microsoft Office. This is a row and this is a column. The file menu, same as you can open, save, new, print, have other options. You want to open templates, you want to open old templates, existing templates, etc. Quick access toolbar, to quickly go back or redo, undo or redo something, save your file. Title bar, it shows the title of your file that you're working on, the name of your file. Ribbons, every menu has its own ribbon, own set of instructions or commands. Page layout, formula, every ribbon is different for each individual menu. This is specific text editing toolbar. You can edit your text, tools, fonts, etc. Formula bar, this is important. In the formula bar, cell's address of active cell is displayed. Now what is active cell? Active cell is part of Microsoft Excel which you are working on. Suppose this is a cell you are working on, this is your active cell, and it is displayed with a bolder or darker borders. and this is where its address is going to be displayed. If I click on here, the cell changes rows and columns. This is where the address is, and the formula bar is where you can edit your formula or edit your cell. Suppose if I say ABC, ACB, ATU, this will be displayed in formula bar. Or either if I say I want to put a formula is equal to E6 plus F6. Now the cells are itself empty, but I have put in formula. If I write 3 here, 4 here, the answer will automatically come into this cell. The status bar. The status bar shows the number, sum, average, maximum, minimum in here in your sheet. The name box. The name box is where you are working on. If you want to see a specific cell, let's say B4, click enter, the cell will go there. Now different terminology used in Microsoft Excel. Workbook, worksheet, row. A workbook is a collection of many worksheets. By default, each workbook contains 3 worksheets. Suppose you have a math copy in your hands, or English or Punjabi copy or Hindi copy, right? The copy itself contains lot of sheets. If you take one sheet out, what do you say? A sheet. And the collection of sheets is called a copy. In the same way, in the same context, if you're working on a sheet in Microsoft Excel, it's called a worksheet. But if you have a collection of worksheets together, it's called a workbook. By default, when you open a new file, it opens 3 sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and you can add more sheets. And the collection of all these sheets is called worksheet. Worksheet contains rows and columns. Each worksheet contains its own rows and columns. What is the row? A horizontal arrangement of series. This is a row, horizontal line. It contains this much number of rows and is displayed with labeled as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Columns, vertical. This arrangement is called columns, are called columns. And cell, the point on which rows and columns meet, and it is denoted by column name first and then row digits. Column name and row digits. Okay. Active cell, the cell which you are currently working on. Cell address. Each and every cell in Excel has a unique cell address. A cell address has a column letter followed by row number. A column letter F followed by row number 18, F18, C13, C13. Okay. Using the arrow keys. Now, what are the various ways how we can work on Microsoft Sheet? Using arrow keys. You can use arrow keys to go up and down or right or left. If you want to go from one page to another, you can press page up or page down. It will take you the whole page down. Selecting cells. The same way, when you're working on any kind of cell, you can either click and drag or press shift key, and you can have your own borders. Now entering data. Let's say you want to enter any kind of data. COMPUTER, computer 1, 1, 2. Now if I want my cell to have all the information that I have given. Computer class, the cell is incomplete, it is showing incomplete information. Either what you can do is you can drag your cell from here to here, or either if you want to have the same size, what you do is wrap text. When you click on wrap text, this will automatically give you the cell contents and enlarge the cell size. Deleting data. If you want to delete something, press backspace or delete. Same. Editing data text. If you want to edit the name, either press F2 and edit the data, or you can directly go to formula bar to edit the data. Wrap text. Same. Delete the cell entry. Filling the range. Now this is important. If you want to fill in the range, specific range, let's say Monday. Now there are two ways. When I click on the corner, it will show plus sign, and I'll drag it down, it will give me this. The range will be the same, but with this you cannot go more. The same way, if I click here, it will take just the same. But if I want to continue my digits, then I click on Control key and then drag it down. This will give you the continuation. Creating a series. Same. Saving a file. The same way you save any Microsoft Excel file, click on File and Save. This will open a window on which you will save your name of the file and click on Save. And afterwards, if you want to close that file, click on File menu or Close or Exit. With these points, this chapter Microsoft Excel Introduction is complete. Try to edit sheets. If you have any questions or if you want more explanation on any specific topic, do let me know. Thank you.